Jai Kumarji.
Yeah.
This last 46th verse. It's beautifully explained. This zest of summary of Bhagavad Gita. It covers everything from tapasvi, nani, karma yoga. At one point, as is pointed out, he says, Arjuna, be karma yogi, do your job as a warrior. Here, the same Krishna says that Arjuna become yogi. This is superior to everything. This is beautifully explained. Also, last few slokas, I really liked it about previous janmas, if you believe in that, and then why the brothers or sisters of the same parents, they have the different approach in the life. Some may be highly intellectual, some may be highly devotional, some may be totally different. That explains Purva Janma Siddhanta. And that is scientifically we cannot explain because they share the same genes of mother and father. Only this explanation, it gives a phenomenal explanation. I was very impressed. And then also he covers the people who were halfway through in the previous janma, they can pick up and then continue, then give the full moksha. This is a phenomenon that I really wanted to make a statement. While we are discussing with 46, you said you hear a lot of different lectures like Sarvapriyananda, Risha Satguru, Jai Kumar, and then even Paramarthananda ji. What is the use? My point is, it's all where all the avenues, once you keep on exposing even the same topic, different versions, different perception, different presentations, you will be grinding to your brain in the different way, and finally it gets through. If we don't have the exposure, if we don't listen to it, that karma, that attitude, interest, you will not have it. That is my approach. I listen to whatever the avenue I get it there, and then I analyze and I conclude and then try to practice what is the best, considering everything. That's it. But I have one friend, and then his approach is, I don't want to listen anything else. I want to stick on to only one, like Valmiki Ramayana. Whatever he says that's it, word by word. I said, I think that is the following somebody blindly, even with the Rama character, and then something extremely good, something not so good. The thing what not so good is based on somebody's acquisitions, he sent his wife to forest, pregnant wife. That part I don't like it at all, but I don't know much about that. But in the same way, I try to, I'm very analytical to, I don't accept anything blindly, but in Gita, it's very, very, very analytical. That's why hats off to you. You made it very interesting. Thank you.
So some observations. So first observation you made is that previously you said fight and now he's saying be a yogi. So two different advices to the same person. So it shows that in this journey, it's like a child growing up. Initially, when the child is 5 years old, you give one type of advice. Then 10 years old, the person is more mature. You have to do this by yourself. You can wash your own dishes. You don't tell that to the 2-year-old or 3-year-old baby that you should wash your own dishes. Okay. Then 16-year-old, 20-year-old, you give a different type of advice. You have to figure it out yourself. What is it you're seeking? You can't tell a 3-year-old child, what is it you're seeking? Child, I want balloons and this. I want balloons. That's what I'm seeking. Okay. So a different advice to do as we grow up. So here also, yeah, be a karma yogi. You got to do your duty. And your duty is to fight at this particular point. And so do a proper job of that. There's no question of running away from that. Then he continues to say, etc. Therefore, two advices in different stages of life is of course possible. Next observation you made is about this tapasvi, etc. So listening to different people, examples I gave. Okay. So Krishna is not saying you should not do all that. Okay. Neither did I imply that we should not listen to other people. What we're saying is Krishna is saying, yogi, you can't use that as an excuse. If you say, no, I've been listening to all these people, therefore I'm good at this stuff, then you may not be good at this stuff. That is what Krishna is saying. That is not enough. The minute you say I'm good at it because I listen to all these people, then that won't work. That's all he's saying. You have to listen, of course. Shravanam kuru, shravanena eva jnana praptihi bhavati. Taha. So all that is correct. Therefore, all the tapasvi, you must be a tapasvi. In fact, you must be a jnanibhyaha. You must memorize a few shlokas at least. So at least that the thing you will soak into you. All that is important. Upanishad, we must know what an Upanishad is. We must know how many Upanishads are there. We must know what is the content of an Upanishad. All that we must know. And so, Krishna is saying that alone is not enough. Okay, that's all we're saying here. Okay, good. So good observations, and I think your observation is well taken, which is that that science, medical science, cannot. 1 second. That is discharged. The medical science cannot prove why the same children of the same parents are not similar. Okay, I think that's to be noted. And the fact that you said only our Shastram explains it is so important for us to recognize. Okay, thanks for those comments, Rameshji. Yeah, so we've got Swapna Prasad and Har Prasad. Yeah, Swapna, go ahead.
Verse 46. What is matodhika?
Hearing my expression, Bhagya?
Yeah, mataha adhikaha. So mataha is considered, adhikaha is considered to be adhikaha. Mataha. So mandhatu tap pratyaya mataha. It's considered. So the yogi is considered, the mataha is considered. Yogi is considered to be superior to these other people. So mataha. So you can bring the mataha down below also. Karmibhyaha adhikaha yogi mataha. Like that you can say. Tapasvibhyaha adhikaha yogi mataha. So the mataha can be copied and pasted.
Does it come from the same root like manye?
Yes, same root, manye, man dhatu. Man plus tap pratyaya is mataha.
Yeah.
Swapna, you got that?
Dhanyawad.
Yeah, Prasad Gurujala.
Just a comment on the 44 verse where it said that going beyond the Veda. So basically in the Karma Kanda versus Jnana Kanda, so all the karmas which leads to results of actions and all the naimittic karmas or karmas enjoined by the Vedas, which are done as part of Karma Kandas. So the person would move on from doing those karmas into yoga, which is basically part of the Jnana Kanda, which means like Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, whatever they are. So, so this person, as has been told here, is actually because of his actions of yoga, which is basically part of. He already started the Jnana Kanda, that is Karma Yoga and etc. So essentially, is actually moved out from Karma Kanda to Jnana Kanda. In other words, from prayers to shreyas. So sort of that's why he cannot even stop it doing what is to be done in this life. So that's the, when he says that going beyond Veda, I'm taking that way. Like from Jnanakanda, I mean, Karmakanda to Jnanakanda, because it's just karmas versus yoga, which is part of Jnanakanda.
Correct. So, knowing the limitations of Karmakanda, and then pursuing Jnanakanda, pursuing Jnana. Now, when we say that, we have to understand this a bit carefully. Sandhya Vandanam. There are daily rituals. There are Shraddha ceremonies to our father, parents who have passed away. All those ceremonies are there. It is all part of Karmakanda. Huh? So we can't say I'm studying Bhagavad Gita, therefore I don't have to do Shraddha ceremony and all. We can't say that. So why? Nitya karma, naimitika karma are to be done by everybody. Okay. And so karma, still Karmakanda is followed. There are certain things one has to do every day. Okay. A Vedic person I'm talking about. So person who is not Vedic doesn't have to worry about all these things. And so Vedic person has all these daily Nitya karma, it is called. Naimittika karma means some upavasas will be there. During eclipses, one has to do tarpana ityadi, and all these things will be there. So all these karmas have to be done. When will I not do it? Well, there's only one time when we can't do it, and that is when we become a sannyasi. Sannyasi. That is why Shankara says in his introduction to Bhagavad Gita, Jnanam sannyasa lakshanam. Means, when those days, the person who is studying this shastram has to be a sannyasi almost, and then go to the ashram. That's it. There is no other option. Nobody, there are no Zoom and laptop and this and that. And so, but here it is different. So here now we, the sannyasa is there, no doubt. But the desire to study is also there, and at the same time, everybody is a grahastha or a brahmachari. And so, therefore, now, what about now? When I'm studying all this, I've spent a lot of time studying the Shastra. Therefore, what? Therefore, also, you can't give up these Nitya karma and Naimittika karma. Correct? All those have to be done. Nitya karma, Naimittika karma. What is given up? Kamya karma is given up. And Nishiddha karma, of course, given up means Kamya karma means karma to just entertain myself. All these other things that I used to do. Now it's not necessary at all. So I give up the Kamya karma. And then Nishiddha karma, prohibited karma, of course, we always give up. And then Prayaschitta karma also to be given up. What is Prayaschitta karma? Prayaschitta karma means so somebody is not well, and so in order for them to become well, if I do all these various yatras and various japas and various prayers, then that person will become well. That is called Prayaschitta karma. Or if I did something wrong in the past, if I do all these things, I can remove my guilt. It's called Prayaschitta karma. Because these are all very effective karmas. And all that we should have done long ago. And once we come to the Shastram, then slowly those are also given up. Okay. So what is given up is Kamya karma, Nishiddha karma, and Prayaschitta karma. What is kept with us is Nitya karma and Naimittika karma. So I'm saying this so we don't say we give up karma kanda, means we still have some karma kanda with us, because that grasthashrama requires karma kanda to keep us going. And then if you say, no, I've grown out of all this, then yeah, no problem. Take sannyas. Take sannyas. You can still grow out of all this, but then you do with a sense of duty. And then, so anyway, Prasad, I just wanted to mention that. I think.
Actually, yeah, I mean, the meaning which I am trying to say here is that it's not that taking away the karma kandas and all, I mean, karmas, what we are doing. What I'm only trying to say is that I'm understanding of that. I already started looking into the jnana while doing the karma. So
Correct.
There's no stopping of that when I go into the next life also, because I already started. So that part, if I do only just karma without yogic part of it, which is not karma yoga, then I'm only doing artha and kama only part of it. So no, I already started going into the yoga, which is part of karma yoga and jnana yoga. So there is no way that in the next life, it will stop. It will automatically taken into that. As
Sure,
the
yeah. Right, no,
focus.
I understood that. I'm saying it
Yeah.
for anybody else in the
Yeah.
class who may not be clear about it. Yeah, good. Idea, go ahead.
Yes. So my question is on the advice that Krishna is giving Arjuna at the end, that is Tasmat Yogi Bhavarjuna. I think it's not a change in prescription in my mind. He's telling Arjuna be a karma yogi, right? I mean, that's what Arjuna's role, places, I would say. He's not a jnani. He has to do karma yoga. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so you can look at it both ways. So Yogi Bhava, it's not contradictory to what Krishna said before, but here because tapasvibhyaha adhikaha, etc., karmibhyaha adhikaha, jnanibhyaha adhikaha, like that it said. So it seems that yogi is a sannyasi, and so almost a sannyasi, and so therefore be a yogi, be a sannyasi. That one can interpret that shloka like that, because tapasvi is there already. Tapasvi is a karma yogi. Tapasvi is a karma yogi. Tapasvi is not an ordinary person. And so you be a yogi. You are better than a tapasvi, better than a karma yogi means what? Well, begin to see that. Go beyond karma yoga is one way to interpret that also. And so Swamiji also says that. And so you can look at it both ways. Obviously, there can't be contradictions per se, but in different contexts and different type of pursuit. Yeah. Good observation. Har Prasad ji, go ahead.
Mahodaya, just a very, very minor point. In your, when you were talking, you said Gita as the Panchamaveda. Usually it is Mahabharatam, the whole thing is a Panchamaveda, because all the Vidaranyuti, Bhishma, Bhashyam, all those things are applicable to everybody. And so that is Panchamaveda, and Gita is a part of it.
Yeah, so Har Prasad ji is making a point, which is that Mahabharata is called the Panchamaveda, and Bhagavad Gita is a part of the Panchamaveda. And so, yeah, point well taken. And I think that's right. The Mahabharata is called, Bharatam is called Panchamaveda.
Yes.
And they say, what is there in Mahabharata, what is there in life will always be there in Mahabharata. What is there in Mahabharata may not be experienced by you or may not be there in life, like that. So it's a compendium of anything that can happen to a human being, etc. Yeah, good. I should remember that point, Rapasaji.
Okay, no problem. Dhanyavada.
Thank you. Any other questions? Any chat messages? No. Okay. Good. We'll pause here.
Just one clarification. When we in this sloka 46 become a yogi, so yogi is somebody who is beyond everything, like in the sense he's stationed in this Tattva Gnana itself, and out of the karma, out of the shastras. So somebody who has understood the Tattva himself and lives that life. So is that correct?
Yeah, so or to go back to shloka number 32. Atma upamyena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham va yadi va dukkham. Then yogi, he uses the word yogi there, right? So therefore, one who sees that satyam, one who recognizes the satyam everywhere, and that atma is that satyam. I am that satyam. I am the satyam of the jagat, of the entire world, that person. So like that. So Krishna himself defines what a yogi is. So we don't have to search for that. And so 31 and 32 is defined what a yogi is. Be that yogi, Krishna, Arjuna, that's what he's saying.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and so Tattva Jnana. So Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Thank you.